Hello. Today I'm going to show you how we recommend leaving student feedback as you grade their projects. So to start, I'm in my Sandbox team. I'm signed in as an admin so that I can view all student submissions. And I'll start with this project right here and click on View Submissions. From here, I can view all of the student projects that have been started. I can also view when they started them, when they submitted them, and then when they were reviewed. So if you're working with a co-teacher or multiple TAs, it's going to help you to filter by not reviewed so that you're not doubling down on any work that's already been done. From there, you might check if it's been submitted yet. In this case, I'm going to skip that. I'm just going to jump into this project and show you how I might add my feedback. So now I'm in the students project and I have my teacher panel over here where I can view when it was forked. I would be able to see when it was submitted, and I'm also able to navigate to other projects from here. I'm going to minimize that for now. And in order to provide feedback for students, we're going to use two different tools on Replit. We're going to use our Threads feature as well as our chat feature. Our chat is down here. So what you might do is run through their code. You might want to run it, see how it works, read through their code, check their syntax. And then what I would do next is select sections of code that you think need to be changed or where you think they did something particularly clever. You're going to highlight that code, click on Start Thread, and then you can add a comment. So here I might say, double check your syntax. It's fine. Just an example. And then we'll have a little comment that's attached to the thread. You can go through and do this all over their code, and they'll be able to see little bookmarks where you've left notes. And then down here in the chat is where you might add a longer note of feedback. This is especially great if you are not doing grades, but you're doing more assessment style where it's based on feedback, not necessarily letters or numerical grades. So great place to add lengthier feedback. Great work, you tried really hard, etc., etc. Chat's going to be a good place for much longer feedback again. Then they'll be able to see everywhere where you've left a note. So let's say I'll do again, double check this. And they'll be able to see all of the threads you've left as well as all of the chat messages you've left them. And then as they go through, maybe make edits and resolve these by hitting this check mark, they can even go back and view what's been resolved. Okay. Once you're done, you've added your feedback, you've added your notes, you'll mark this as reviewed, and then you can navigate to the next project that needs review. So anything with the green dot next to it has been submitted, has been reviewed, it's good to go. So then I might next jump into this one that still needs review and still needs to be submitted. So that's it. Just to give an overview once again, we are jumping into projects that are unreviewed. To leave code-based feedback, you're going to highlight the code, start thread. And then to leave longer feedback, you can do that in the chat. And all of those can be accessed from this window down here. Now, when I go back to the submissions for this project, I can go back and filter by not reviewed, and I'll see that the list is a little bit shorter since I reviewed one, and this will keep me from having to redo work that's already been done by a TA or a co-teacher.